is the price to pay for a breakthrough? Background. In one of Igor's videos on YouTube, in the Poetic Tribute, he says, because the breakthrough happens through you, there's going to be a price to pay. Question. I would be very interested and grateful if Igor could elaborate on this point.
Breakthrough happens through you means something is being born through you. Breakthrough here, literally something comes into being. Qualitatively, something else. And there's going to be price to pay. I know the question comes from a male, but it's like the best example that comes to me immediately is it's new life comes through a female body, and that's the price. I mean, tremendous price in many, many aspects. It's a sacrifice of that living for yourself. When children come into your life, the first thing they do, they make sure you no longer live for yourself. And that is a sacrifice. That's a very high price. Very dear price. Doesn't matter, we can pretend it's not happening and so forth. Or we can give another examples, many other examples. But there's always a price for something new to emerge. And that's breakthrough, is that something new, and something new emerges. It's at the cost, at the price of something else. What went into that? When you pour an oil into the lamp, that oil will be sacrificed in order for a flame to be there. It needs to be fed on that oil. That oil, no matter how precious, or no matter how much we would like to preserve it, is not going to be there because it's going to be converted into the brightness of flame. Other components, of course, will be required. There would have to be air as well. Everything at the cost of something else. So it's just as simple as that, really. So the price here is that when something sincerely offered, it literally becomes the feeding substance upon which this newly emerged something can have existence or come into existence. Just as the seed is sacrificed for something grow out of it. You cannot preserve both. You cannot have the seed and the tree. The seed has to be sacrificed for another form of life to appear. And in relation to that particular line that you brought, the breakthrough happens through you. There is going to be price to pay. Because the breakthrough here happens through you is really spoken in relation to that very process. The price here is literally perhaps what prior to that is the most dear what we consider ourselves to be, because it's the price of our individual independent existence. There's nothing more precious than that notion of our individuality in its, or rather let me rephrase it, nothing more precious than the notion of individuality coated in independent existence. And when the breakthroughs happen, that layer, that coat is no longer there. it's broken through. And at that moment, it's often perceived as a price. So I hope I'm not digesting it too much. So maybe we can leave it at that.